In this backpack, I have 7 budget-friendly knives that are perfect for EDC, bushcraft, and survival. And the best thing, they're coming to Walmart in August. Stick around, we're going to check them out. So first of all, I have to say thank you to Swiss Tech Outdoors for contacting me and actually asking me to review and showcase their new line of knives that are coming to Walmart in-store and online in late August. A while back ago, I think last year, I did a video on some new knives that were coming to Walmart from Swiss Tech, and they've been great knives. And in fact, the one that I carry the most and use the most is this guy. You can get this at Walmart still. I believe this is I want to say the Grundig or Grundig. It's a flipping pocket knife with aluminum handles and that carbon fiber inlay. It's a really sweet EDC pocket knife. I love it. I use it all the time, and it's become a favorite of mine. So when Swiss Tech said, hey, we saw your last video, we really appreciate what you did, could we send you some new stuff? I said, sure. So box shows up, 7 new knives coming to Walmart, and I'm not doing just an unboxing on these for you guys. I've actually been spending some time using these out and about, trying to get a feel for them, doing some research on them, and just carrying some of them and just seeing how they perform. And what's cool about it is they do have a US based office, and from what I've been told when talking with them, the design of these knives is coming from that US office. And then of course these I believe are being manufactured overseas, not exactly sure where, but that probably helps keep the price point down. Now the first knife I want to show you is this one. This is the Kraftig, and this knife is actually out now. It is exclusively online at Walmart, and I believe also you can get it through Swiss Tech Outdoors. This one is a knife that we used quite a bit. This is how it comes in the box, what the box looks like, but this is the knife after considerable use. I was out camping with a buddy of mine, and I gave this knife to my 15-year-old son, and I told him to put it through its paces, to beat on it, and that's exactly what he did. We were trying to get some large kiln dried campfire wood processed down to some smaller kindling. I told him get that wood processed down so he can get some smaller stuff. And he spent most of the evening sitting around the campfire beating this thing through everything, knots and dried wood, and he really put it through its paces, and I'm glad he did. Now, of course, you know, I'm sure people want to see this thing pristine, but I think it's better to show it how it's been used. And that shows some of the capability, but also maybe a few of the shortcomings. So we have a D2 steel blade. It is 5.2 inches, and then overall it's a 10.2 inch, and it has a 0.2 inch thickness to it. Of course, it is micarta and G10 scales that are removable. It has a bow drill divot, and it has this hammer end on it. But as you can see from spending a day beating on this thing, some of the coating is starting to wear off. So that may be an issue for some people, I don't know. It's not for me because I probably will end up just stripping that coating off anyway. But, you know, some people like coated knives, some people don't. It definitely needs to be touched up. There we go. It needs to be touched up, but there's still an edge to it. And I believe that's just a standard saber grind. But overall, it's a nice heavy-duty bushcraft knife. And what's really awesome about it is only $39.97. Comes with a molded sheath that has a rotating clip, so you can wear this on your left or right side. You can wear it straight up and down on your belt line or across your belt line. The sheath has very good retention. It's not coming out. So overall, I think for the money, it's a very decent bushcraft survival knife, and it's definitely heavy duty. It took the abuse, it just needs to be sharpened up, and it'll be ready to go again. Another interesting knife that they come out with is this Helfen. It is a 12-in-1 multi-tool, so this is very reminiscent of what you would see with a Swiss Army knife. The difference is with this one is it has this very nice grippy G10 handle. Has a nice texture to it, so it has a good feel. Your tweezers, and you've got a toothpick. So that's a cool thing that they did. Pen blade on it, and instead of a nail nick, it's got a cutout to help you open and close it. We got our standard can opener, bottle opener, and then a nice addition to that is a pair of scissors. Love having scissors on a pocket knife, comes in very handy. And then on the opposite side we have Phillips head screwdriver and a very nice all reamer, sharp, pointy. It's a nice little tool. And the best part of this is it is only $22.97. This little guy is the Leicht, or Leicht, I'm not sure quite how you pronounce that. It is a D2 steel. It's a 2 3/4 inch blade. It's a really nice little fixed blade. A lot of possibilities with this one. Make a good companion to that Kraftig or some of the other larger knives you may have. As you can see, it fits very nicely in the hand, even with larger hands. It fits very well. It's got the jimping on the top again, coated blade. It has that same G10 and micarta combo handle. Handles are removable. It also has the hammer end to it right there. And best of all, it has a nice molded sheath, just like the Kraftig does. Once again, very secure, not coming out. It has a clip, and it looks like that clip might be removable. So if you wanted to get rid of that clip or maybe switch it around, you could probably do so and switch it to this position. So turn it and it should fit there, I'm guessing. Or if you remove the clip, this would make a very nice little neck knife. This is only retailing for $34.97. They also came out with a multi-tool. This is an 11-in-1 mini multi-tool. This is the Uberall. This is pretty neat because I haven't seen anything in this size category very much. It's usually always the bigger multi-tools. This is a very minimalist multi-tool. Of course, it has the spring action in it, so that makes it very easy to use. It's got a little grippy striker, almost like a match striker right there. I don't know if that's what that was intended for, if that's just for grip, but it's only on, it only appears to be on that side. The tweezers just pop in right there. Kind of neat. It has this little carabiner that pops out the end and locks, so if you wanted to hang this on a pack strap or maybe on a keychain, you could do that. Our main blade. On this side, we have scissors. Very nice. And open it up, we got some tools on this side. And of course, you've got a little opener and a Phillips head screwdriver. You can see that. So nice minimalist little multi-tool, and pretty cool. It comes with a little leather pocket sheath. It has a metal clip on it. Really nice. Nice setup. And this is retailing for $29.97. This is the Haltbar. Now this one, I got to tell you, when I saw this and I opened it for the first time, I was pretty excited. And then when I got to take this out and actually use it, boy, man oh man, was I surprised at how much I love this knife. It definitely has very much a kind of Kephart style or feel to it. The handle is micarta and it's pinned. Has a brass lanyard tube on it. Very smooth but not slippery feel to it. Comfortable in the hand. And I did use this, and I'm going to show you that video of how this thing performed. It did exceptionally well. This is VG10 steel. It's a 4-inch blade. It's that 0.2 thickness, so it has a good beefy spine to it, so you can baton with this thing. It does have jimping pretty far up, but you still have space to strike a ferro rod, and I was able to do that with this.
Makes good shavings.
Hardwood. It's not even pine or anything like that, or spruce.
Very nice.
The price point on this one is $49.97. So actually, out of all these knives, this is the highest priced one. Which I'm not surprised, because I think it has the most features built into it. It has the nicer steel, the VG10. The handle is much nicer than anything else in the lineup. It's just an all-around fantastic basic bushcraft knife that is under $50 or right at $50. Nice leather sheath. You can see the thickness there. Sewn and riveted with a belt clip and a flap, but the cool thing is this flap is removable, so you can take that off, and then they even give you a little snap to put on here to dress that up once you remove that flap. So really nice, well thought out sheath. The sheath, I actually wore this in camp this week. Good retention, very comfortable. The flap was a nice bit of extra security. And of course we have some great EDC options. This is the Doppelt. And this is pretty cool because it is more of a traditional folding knife. We've got that sheep's foot blade. And then we also have a very nice secondary blade with a long nail nick on it. It's very cool. It's got this carbon fiber material for the handle. Very much a nice gentleman's pocket knife. Aus 8 steel. It's 2 3/4 inch blade, 6.5 inches overall. This is the double. This is what they call a Barlow double folder. And this one is retailing for $34.97. Love it. Really a beautiful knife. And last but not least, we have the Balken. The Balken, actually for the folding knives, is probably one of the more expensive ones. This one's coming at $47.97, so that's the second most expensive knife out of the line. And I think the reason that it is a little bit more expensive than everything else is because of the mechanism that they're using. So this is a crossbar locking flipper. You can see the crossbar right there. It is D2 steel, 2 3/4 inch blade, 6.6 overall, 0.39 inches, G10 handle. You've got a pocket clip that can go on either side, and it is a very smooth, nice little knife. Good flipping action. So overall, this line is pretty exciting. I mean, you have 7 knives, all under $50, all going to be available in store. and then with the exception of the Kraftig, which is going to be an online exclusive only. You can go into your Walmart stores, you can pull these out of the case, you can handle them, see what you think, look at them, and purchase one and take it home with you right away. The Haltbar was my number one pick. This is a knife I'm actually going to be, I think, probably using the most. My son loved this, the Kraftig. He loved messing with this thing. It's a good heavy duty, basic bushcraft survival knife. And then for EDC, I'm pretty excited about the Helfen. It's just a different alternative to the Victorinox Swiss Army knives, which is nothing wrong with those. Those are fantastic knives, but this is a nice addition with that grippy G10 handle. I really like that. And then the double Barlow is just a beautiful gentleman's EDC pocket knife. Very well done, very nice looking, and comfortable. It's just a beautiful knife. So these are fantastic blades. Once these come out at Walmart, I will update my links down below so you can go to them directly. Kraftig is available right now. Very nice price for that knife. And I want to thank SwissTech so much for sending these to me. I think these are fantastic options for people who are just getting started, who don't want to spend a lot of money, because there are a lot of us who just don't have a ton of money. And yes, I love, you know, handcrafted, American-made, custom knives, but not everybody has $400 to spend on a bushcraft knife. So if you're going to walk into your Walmart and come home with a $50 knife, I think you're doing pretty well, and these are definitely decent quality. They've held up well so far, and I don't foresee any issues with them in the future. The edges retention has been good on them. They do need a little bit of sharpening on the box, but sometimes a lot of the production knives do. And also, do me a favor, check out the new spread shop if you're interested in purchasing Prepared Wanderer t-shirts, stickers, and other apparel items. That link is down below as well. And check out the Facebook group. It's getting huge, tons and tons of members, a lot of good content on there. And preparedwanderer.com for articles and links to all my stuff. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Prepared Wanderer.